They called it the creator economy, a new frontier where anyone could make a living online by doing what they love. The internet, we were told, had finally leveled the playing field. You no longer needed a studio, an agent, or a corporate job to build a career. You just needed a phone, some content, and an audience. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Patreon were supposed to be the launch pads for a generation of self-made entrepreneurs. But now that the dust has settled, a clearer picture has emerged. And the truth is, the creator economy was never actually built for creators. Not really. Despite the name, the infrastructure that supports this new economy has always prioritized platforms, advertisers, and investors, not the people making the content. For a brief moment, it looked like the creators were in control. You could go viral, grow fast, and earn income through brand deals, ad revenue, or fan support. But under the surface, the foundation was always shaky because the platforms were never designed to sustain most creators, only to scale their own business. Let's unpack why the creator economy was never built for creators and how marketing works. YouTube is often hailed as the most creator-friendly platform because it actually shares ad revenue. The monetization only begins once you've hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, a milestone that takes most small creators months, if not years, to reach. And even then, creators report CPMs as low as $1 to $4 depending on your niche, geography, and time of year. That means a video with 100,000 views might earn you $200. For a full-time job, that's not sustainable. And yet, YouTube is still the best case scenario. TikTok, the breakout platform of the past few years, is even more brutal. It has a creator fund, but the payouts are infamously low. Some creators with millions of followers have gone public to say they make less than $100 a month. In other words, the bigger your audience, the more content you have to make, and the more expensive it becomes to maintain. The upside, platform growth. The downside, creators burn out long before they break even. And that's kind of the point. These platforms are built to keep users scrolling and advertiser spending. They are ad tech companies, not creator-first ecosystems. You are valuable only as long as your content drives attention. And the moment that changes, if your reach drops, if the algorithm shifts, if you take a break, you're deprioritized. In that sense, creators were never the customer, they were the supply. Even the language of creator is misleading. It implies ownership and autonomy, but most creators don't own anything. The platforms control the audience, they control the distribution, they control the data, and in most cases, they keep the lion's share of the revenue. If you build a massive following on Instagram or TikTok, that audience doesn't belong to you. You can't export their contact info, you can't reach them reliably, and if the platform bans you or tanks your reach, you're out of luck. That would be fine if creators had other income streams, like brand sponsorships or direct fan support, but those are fraught too. Sponsorship deals are concentrated at the top, often with the same handful of creators who already have millions of followers. For everyone else, the deals are inconsistent, underpaid, and often exploitative. And because there's no centralized pricing, most creators don't even know what they should be charging, so they accept whatever they're offered, if anything at all. Direct monetization tools like Patreon or Substack offer more control, but they're only viable after you've already built a large, loyal fan base. And getting to that point still requires playing the game, feeding content into the algorithm, staying relevant, avoiding burnout, and hoping the platform doesn't pull the rug out from under you. What's wild is that even with all these challenges, creators are still blamed when they fail. They're told they didn't treat it like a real business, that they should have been more consistent or niche or strategic. But what kind of business relies entirely on a platform it doesn't control? What kind of entrepreneur is expected to perform for free indefinitely in hopes of a payout that may never come? The creator economy as it stands is a lot like gig work. You have the freedom to choose your projects so long as you accept the instability, lack of benefits, and race to the bottom pay. It's the same formula that made Uber and DoorDash scalable. The difference is that now the product is your personality, and the platforms benefit the most. They've built billion-dollar companies off the unpaid labor of creators. Every minute you spend editing a video, responding to comments, or tweaking a thumbnail is time spent enriching a platform that doesn't owe you anything in return. That is not to say that nobody wins. Some creators do break through and build thriving businesses, but the vast majority don't. According to Linktree's creator report, only 12% of full-time creators make more than $50,000 a year. That's a small number when you consider how many people are trying to make it and how many already working more than the full-time hours to do so. So if the system doesn't really work for most creators, who does it work for? Investors mostly. The creator economy is a fantastic narrative. It sounds empowering, it suggests scale, it makes it easy to raise funding for tools, platform, and creator SaaS products. But what gets overlooked is that the same conditions that make this space attractive to investors, low overhead, high content volume, low creator pay, are the ones making it unsustainable for creators themselves. themselves. There's still hope, but it doesn't come from the platforms. It comes from creators who start owning their relationship with their audience, building email lists, launching products, monetizing directly. It comes from communities that pay attention to who they're supporting and whether those people are actually being paid. It comes from treating content creation not just as entertainment, but as labor. Because once you understand that, the picture becomes much clearer. The creator economy was never broken. It's working exactly as designed. It just wasn't designed for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to learn more tips and tricks on how marketing really works.